I'm Brittany Umar. Welcome to the Nooner, presented by the Village Poorhouse, where we won't stop drinking until the cops stop knocking. We got your back, Tiger. Since Tiger refuses to truly address his shady car accident besides a lame and vague statement on his website, the story grows like he did when he first saw this chick at the club. TMZ.com and the Orlando Sentinel reported that Woods was barefoot when he left his house. The National Enquirer reported that Woods and his wife argued violently before the accident. RaiderOnline.com reported that Woods stormed off after the argument caused by his wife learning of his affair. And finally, the Nooner reports that Woods was drinking with and having an affair with John Daly, crashed his car into a tree in shame, and is now covering up the whole thing to hide their forbidden love from the golf world, which just isn't ready for that sort of thing. Okay, I'm sorry, I made that last part up. I got caught up in this whole celebrity gossip craziness. They crash cars and cheat on their wives. Stars, they're just like us. Let's move over to baseball and heat up the hot stove. And by this, I mean hot stuff. MLB has asked internet sites to remove racy photos of Indian center fielder Grady Sizemore, which were allegedly stolen from his girlfriend's email account. They show him nearly naked, covering his junk with only a coffee mug. Meanwhile, Alex Cora must have nearly naked photos of somebody, as he got a guaranteed $2 million deal for 2010, plus a vesting option for 2011. The Mets said they re-signed Cora with a vesting option because so many other teams wanted to offer $2 million to Alex Cora. The Mets also signed former Phillies catcher Chris Coste, who broke into the big leagues in 2006 after 11 years in the minors, and wrote a book about it called The 33-Year-Old Rookie. Coste's contract came with a book deal for a follow-up, The 37-Year-Old Scrub. On the Yankees side of town, Derek Jeter was named Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year yesterday by default, since he's the only professional athlete who wasn't outed as a juicer, a wife-beater, a cheater, or a guy with a perverse attraction to coffee mugs in 2009. Pop quiz, people. What's the difference between Derek Jeter and Tiger Woods? Marriage. Superstar athletes, for once, ignore your Nike overlord Phil Knight. Just don't do it. Over to football news, the Saints beat the Patriots last night, finally settling the battle of church versus state. God wins. More bad news for the Giants, as Antonio Pierce has been placed on injured reserve due to his bulging disc. Pierce sought medical treatment after his bulging disc lasted more than 4 hours, then realized he completely misunderstood that Cialis ad. Okay, that's our show for today. Who's that? The cops? No, Tiger's not here. Oh, it's not the cops, it's his wife. She's definitely not here.